Apparently on Swedish trains, it's possible that you actually don't get off. Taking a train in the USA definitely takes forever, but what me and my American wife went through on a Swedish train definitely beats it all. We're taking the fast train to Stockholm from Gothenburg, but we're only going 2 stops towards Katrineholm, which is 2.5 hours. So we're on the train, and when we are like 20 minutes away from our stop, the train conductor says that we're stuck. Apparently there was a line that was frozen and there was only one track open, which another train now has broken down at. So they debate on if they're gonna wait or if they're gonna turn around, and about 3 or 4 times during this time they're like, oh, the train is ready to move now, we're gonna move. But did we move? No. 3 hours. Yes. 3 hours. We sit on the train waiting for a decision. And then they finally decide that we're gonna turn around, we're gonna go around the second biggest lake in Sweden. So this is gonna add 5 extra hours for our trip. But because we were at this small station, we were like, can you just let us off? Someone can come pick us up, but they're like, no. They claim that it will start panic if they let us off. So we have no other choice but to go on the train for those extra 5 hours. Mind you, there's no food on the train. We got a free snack bar. We did, however, later stop at like a smaller kiosk and get a hot dog, but yeah, that was it. Fast forward to when we're finally arriving at our stop. It spent 10 hours on the train. It was supposed to take 2.5 hours. So we are ready to get off this train. Train stops, we take our bags, we get up and walk towards the door. When we get to the door, we press the button and nothing happens. We wait for about 10 seconds and all of a sudden the train starts moving. We're just thinking, oh, maybe they have to drive up a little bit before they let us off. No, they leave because they were in such a hurry to make up for this lost time. So I start panicking and I run up to the closest person and be like, hey, we're getting off, let us off. We're both tired and we start panic. I said one thing or another, but nothing would help. So we just accepted our fate that we are stuck on this train and we're going to Stockholm. So we arrive in Stockholm an hour later and we got a ticket from the train to get on the next train because it was so late. Some people were only visiting Stockholm for the day. So they just took the train and went back to Gothenburg. We sat on the train for another hour. Time was now 8 in the evening. We left at 6 in the morning. Way before the train stops, we get up, we get our bags, and we walk towards the door. So we're ready to get off. We get to the door, train stops, we press the button. What happens? This alarming sound comes on. And it starts flashing red. So we start pressing the button, pressing it, nothing happens. And then we just scream like, we're getting off. And then for some reason we just see the train conductor coming or some person coming. Then he tries to open the door and it doesn't work. And he tries this emergency key and it doesn't work either. So he took us to another door and we finally got off. 2.5 hour ride turned to 14 hours. And my wife is probably never taking the train in Sweden again.